Have you ever heard the term gourmet and fudge in one sentence? When we come back, I'm going to show you the most amazing fudge you have ever tasted. Hi, my name is Lynn, your Gourmet Candy Maker, here again to show you a foolproof gourmet fudge recipe. Now I'm sure you've all tasted fudges that are wonderful, and we've all had our share of fudges that were so bad, so sugary, so gritty, so dry that you couldn't wait to throw them away. I'm sure you've also heard of recipes where the person says, this is foolproof. This is a no-fail fudge. It's perfect every single time. You try it and it turns out to be something less than great. I've done all that before. I know you've done that before. Today I'm going to share a secret recipe that's actually all over the internet, but we're going to do a gourmet twist that makes this fudge absolutely out of this world. We have to thank my sister Karen for this. She took the basic recipe, did a little twist or a kick to it, and I kid you not, it is fail-safe. You can't make a mistake, and it is incredibly, amazingly delicious. So here we go. The ingredients are really quite simple, but that's where the kick is. You need condensed milk. I'm not talking about evaporated milk, I'm talking about condensed milk. You also need vanilla. Do not be tempted to use imitation vanilla. Use the best pure vanilla that you can find. We also use a pinch of sea salt, not iodized salt, but sea salt. And then the real trick is you don't use the little chocolate chips. Chocolate chips are tasty, but do not be tempted to use those in this recipe. Instead, use the finest gourmet chocolate you can possibly afford and that you can find. If you have great chocolate that you use when you coat your truffles and make your delicious ganache, use that. You'll be really happy that you did. So let's go on with the recipe. The ingredients basically are 18 ounces of premium milk chocolate, melted, 14 ounces, which is basically a can of condensed milk, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla, and a little itty-bitty pinch of salt. Now salt in chocolate, it's really kind of interesting. It really does bring out a different flavor dimension, and that along with the super sweetness of the condensed milk just makes for an amazingly delicious recipe. The steps that you take are, again, super easy. We're going to be done in about 2 minutes. So you put the Eagle brand condensed milk in a saucepan and you heat it just before it starts to bubble. It's just to get it real warm and liquidy. You also melt your 18 ounces worth of milk chocolate, which I've already done right here. And you combine them all in a bowl. How easy is that? So I've already heated my condensed milk. So I'm going to take my liquidy hot condensed milk, put it in this bowl. It's fairly hot. And then I'm going to take my 18 ounces of melted premium chocolate. Don't be tempted to take a shortcut here. This is really what separates the two. Teaspoon of vanilla and a little itty-bitty pinch of sea salt. As I'm stirring, you'll find that the chocolate starts to harden. Remember, when you add liquid to chocolate, it completely changes the texture. It's going to go through a stage, I don't know whether the camera can see this or not. It's going to smooth out. I'll just keep mixing this together. A little bit more, and it's going to start to get really nice and glossy. I don't know whether you can see that, but everything is starting to blend together. This is so good, I almost just want to put my fingers in it and grab a big chunk, but it's a little warm. And that's that. Can you see how it's a little bit shiny? And it's very smooth. It doesn't have the gritty texture it did for a few seconds when we added the liquid to the milk chocolate. So now I'm going to take this and put it in my parchment paper lined 8x8 pan. It almost seems like it has butter in it, doesn't it? But it doesn't. It's just the condensed milk and the amazing chocolate. And then you just press this into the corners. Give it a nice even thickness. Pat it down and then let it cool. And there you have it. Now I'll chill this for probably 40 minutes in the refrigerator. When I take it out, I'll just lift it out of the pan and then slice it into 1-inch squares. It's creamy, it's rich, it has a nice deep flavor, and the pure chocolate just puts it right over the top as far as elegant, fantastic taste experience. Now, this is going to be plain fudge, which my family loves, but I personally love to add nuts to everything. So you can add nuts to this if you'd like. You would do that in the batch stage, and then you could sprinkle nuts on top. You can add coconut to it. You could sprinkle M&Ms on top for more of a kid look. And then a variation, which I think would be absolutely delicious, is to, instead of using milk chocolate, use semi-sweet or dark chocolate. Same batch, but dark chocolate instead of the milk. And then use crushed peppermint and then sprinkle peppermint on top. And you would have a dark chocolate peppermint fudge. Cut it into 1-inch pieces. Small is good with this food. And you would have a lovely gift or a great addition to a buffet table. So until next time, gourmet fudge, not an oxymoron at all. Hope you enjoyed. Please do give it a try, and we'll see you again.